Hello grade 4, welcome to reading lesson 4, term 3, week 5, 2021. Our learning intention is to be able to make connections during reading. Success criteria: I can make text-to-self connections, I can make text-to-text connections, I can make text-to-world connections. I'm sure you're sick of watching the warm-up video that I've had in the lesson plans. In the warm-up, there's a different video I would like you to watch. It's specifically about making text-to-world connections, which I know is something that students are having problems with at the moment. So in this reading lesson, we're going to be asking you to make connections to your reading. This is going to be the last lesson that we do on connections before we do our assessment task when we get back to school. We are going to ask you to read the text that we have chosen for you today, and then we're going to ask you to make text to self, text to text, and text to world connections. Now today we've thought very hard and chosen a book that we hope you're going to be able to make a text to world connection with. It's Pig the Blob. So what I would like you to do is pause the video here, go to the lesson plan, click on the link to watch the YouTube clip, and then come back and play the rest of this teacher screencast. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed reading Pig the Blob, and I hope you're already thinking about what kind of connections you can make with what's happening in the world at the moment. To give you a clue, Melbourne and Sydney in particular are really struggling with something that's happening in our community and in the world, where we're having to stay at home and we're watching lots of TV and we're swiping a lot on our devices. So I think you'll be able to make a text to self connection. So it can be something like, when I read about this part in the story, it reminded me of a time when. When I read the part about, it reminded me of something similar in my life when. When I read the part about, it reminded me of something like this that happened to me. When I read the part about, I could relate to the character because. This one here is something that I can connect to. When I read the part about Pig sitting on the couch watching lots of TV, I could relate to the character because I'm in lockdown at the moment. I'm watching lots of television myself. Text-to-text connection. So this is connecting something that's happened in this text, Pig the Blob, to another text or another movie or another YouTube clip or something else that you've connected to. So here's some sentence starters. The part in the story when reminds me of a book or movie because. The part in the story when is the same as what happened in a book or movie because. The text and illustrations in the story remind me of a particular book or movie because. So when you make that connection, you need to tell us why and how you have connected it to the other text. Now, this is the tricky one, the text to world connection. Think about what is happening in the world at the moment. It was something huge that happened all last year and has been affecting us this year as well. Here's some sentence starters for you, particularly this one here. This is similar to something that's happening in the news in my community because. Think about why we're having to stay at home at the moment and try and make that text to world connection. I think you'll be able to make it. So your task for today is you need to make a text to self, text to text, and text to world connection to Pig the Blob. Here are some more sentence starters for you, and you will find these on the lesson plan to help you out. Good luck, and I look forward to reading your connections.